This short video will show you how to navigate the Teams voice interface and menus. In Teams, the Calls button is where you will find all the features for Teams voice. We will begin by navigating the screen from top to bottom and left to right. First, we have the empty field for typing a name or number. As you start typing, Teams will start to search the directory and your personal contacts for a match. Next, below the name or number field, we have the dial pad. Next is the Call button. It will illuminate after a number or name is entered into the field above. Below the Call button is your work number. Below your work number is your current emergency location that is used for 911 calls. However, if you need to place a 911 call, we recommend using your cell phone instead of Teams voice. Next is the forward option. Don't forward is selected by default. If you select the down arrow, you will see more options. You can select to forward all calls to voicemail. This will forward internal and external calls to voicemail, so use caution when selecting this option. If you select the More Settings option, you will see additional features for forwarding. If you toggle the Forward All Calls, then you can select a number or contact to forward all calls. This is where you could set up call forwarding to your personal cell phone number, but you really don't need to, since your work number will be available to receive calls from your cell phone through the Teams app. Additional options such as where the call should be directed when you can't answer and how long it will ring before redirecting are listed here. The next feature is for redirecting external phone calls. This could be used if you want to mute external calls during vacation or after hours, but still want to receive internal calls. Clicking the toggle button will show two options, one for directing external calls to voicemail or redirecting as if the call is unanswered. The second option is if you have an alternative option set if you are unable to answer a call rather than going to voicemail. Below this section are options for ringtones and managing your voicemail. We will cover voicemail setup and options in another video, so we will skip this section for now. Let's go back to the calls icon on the left side menu. The last item on the bottom left side of your screen is PC mic and speakers. This will show what you are currently using for your microphone and speakers, so it may show differently for you than what you see here. Select the down arrow to view more options. Device settings will take you to the devices menu where you can select options related to selecting peripheral devices, such as headphones, sound bars, etc. This should be familiar to you as this is the same menu used for selecting and setting Teams meeting devices. Let's go back to the calls icon on the left side menu to continue exploring the call interface. To the right and middle of the screen is Call History. Selecting the three ellipses next to the call will provide additional options related to the call. Call back, remove from view, add to speed dial, add or delete contact, and block. Adding contact will open a new menu where you can create a new contact in Outlook. Along the top are options to sort by all, missed, or incoming. The next option is voicemail. If you select the voicemail option, you will see your voicemail messages. Selecting a voicemail will show details in the right pane, such as caller, transcription, playback, date, and time received. The last option at the top of the call history is the filter icon. This will open a field for filtering the current view. I will close the voicemail details box to get back to the default view. Here you can now see on the right side of the screen is the speed dial list. Click the people icon to add contacts to the speed dial list. The contact must already exist or it will prompt you to create one. Let's talk about your Teams presence. Your presence status will determine if your phone rings. The phone will ring for all statuses except for Do Not Disturb. Finally, at the top right of the screen is the View Contacts button. Clicking that will open the People menu on the left side menu in Teams. Here you can search your contacts and call directly from this menu using the small telephone icon when hovering over a contact. This concludes the training on navigating the Teams voice interface and menus. Thank you for watching.